Looking for cheap and reliable Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins? Head on over to u4gm.com, Madden NFL 21 coins, and use code SPORTS for 5% off your order. What's up, guys? It's Duke back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 21 tip, I'm going to break down the best run defense in all of Madden 21, show you guys how to easily stop all the most popular and effective running plays people use on offense. So it's going to be an extremely easy setup, and this run defense is so good, they're going to be lucky to get even a yard or two on these runs. Very easy to set up, very effective run defense. Before we get any further into the video, just want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button in the corner of the video. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on our videos. You guys are really rocking with me, enjoying the content. Be sure to smash that like button. It really does help support us and allow us to keep doing these videos for you guys. Now, if you're looking to get even better on defense or offense in Madden 21, make sure you check out sportsgamers.com. We have the best Madden 21 tips and ebooks. Actually, for our defensive domination guide, it is fire. I'm going to link it for you guys in the description. But if you're looking to improve on defense, if you want to get better on defense at all, if you need help getting stops, this is the guide for you. We got 3, 4, 5 man defensive line A and B gap nano blitzes that are unblockable, guys. Run defense, coverage defense, great blitz nano setups that are going to improve your game a lot. And best part is, if they do patch our defenses, we will put up new content free of charge. So you guys will be covered even if they do patch our great defenses. So all that said, what is the run defense we're looking at? 3-4 Cub. The play is cover 2 man. I'm going to break down all my adjustments, not only to stop the run, but this is also good pass defense too. So, guys, when we're talking about stopping the run in Madden 21, people still like to run a lot of stretches and dives from under center. So I'm going to show you a lot of examples, starting with the eye close. We got the Raiders playbook on offense because, a lot of people run that. So we want to look at a lot of the meta runs. So this 3-4 Cub, you can find in some different playbooks. Just a few examples would be the Packers and the Lions. But I like it a lot because it just has a great alignment for stopping the run. So what do? Basically, first, I press coverage. Now, after I press coverage, I can shade over the top by hitting coverage audible, which is triangle on PlayStation, or Y on Xbox, and up on the right stick. So just if I don't have great press corners and I don't want to get worried about beating over the top, this won't give any press animations. Then I crash my D-line down by hitting to the left on the D-pad, and then I just hit down on the right analog stick. Next thing I do is I put both my outside linebackers in curl flat purple zones. So to do that, I hit to the right twice on the D-pad, then the linebackers the linebackers icons, which here is triangle and circle, and then a curl flat, is to the right on the left stick. So bam, bam, done. Right? Very easy, very quick. Next, I QB contain, which is R1 for PlayStation or RB for Xbox. I also like to spy safety, and I just hit triangle twice, or YY twice, if you're on Xbox, and then the player's icon, so here that'd be X and triangle, and a QB spies to the left on the right analog stick. And I just like to control the linebacker on the left over this D end. That's really all I do. If you want to man up the inside linebacker and the tight end instead of the fullback, that's also advisable. But basically what this run defense is going to do is a few things. First of all, the middle is going to be locked up by our 3D line. You guys are going to see they'll get great penetration. The spies, just like last year, spies from the safeties play the run immediately. You'll see in the replay they react perfectly. And also we have purple zones to help up on the pass. So like if they do pass the ball, we can set our zone drops for curl flats to take away the corner routes and crossers and all that if we so choose. But basically for our user, we just look to flow to the ball, and we're not trying to do too much, just prevent the big play. But as you guys can see here, there's really nowhere to go. If you take a look at the replay, you'll see that our D-line, they got really good penetration on the inside run. So like when you see a dive, you'll see they're going to lock up dive. But then look at how our safeties, both of them, look at how they reacted to the run immediately. Again, bam. So they're chasing after the run. We have just a really good edge set over here. And, we're just flowing to the ball for our user, looking to shoot gaps and make tackles if need be. We didn't have to do anything here because the computer hit the running back for a loss of, a good a good 2 or so yards in the backfield. You guys can see the computer was able to shoot this gap, just fly right in here, make the tackle in the backfield. So, I mean, this is great run defense. You're not going to really see better run defense right here. One more time just so you guys can see that this is, very consistent. And I also want to show you how quick it is to set up in real time. So I'm going to press, shade over top, crash line down, purple my outside linebackers, contain, spy my safeties, and then man this guy up. I mean, that's all I had to do. I mean, I could do that sitting on the guy I want to use their control and not even get off of him. Just like that. Very, very easy. All right, that is going to be a simple setup. So you guys can see again here, stretch, nowhere to go. Now, what about the dive, right? The dive is going to get blown up too. Now we're going to go with the dive, right? The lead dive. We're going to do the same setup. We press, shade over the top, crash our D-line down. Purple's on both outside linebackers. QB contain, spy both safeties, and then man up the right inside line, or the linebacker on the right of the screen on the tight end. That's it. So back with the lead dive, we'll show up both sides. Boom, shoot that gap, and there's nowhere to go. If you guys look at the replay, Aaron Donald just ran over his blocker, and that did cause him to have to cut the other direction. Otherwise, he was going to lose a lot of yards, and he got hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he fell forward for a yard or two extra, right? I mean, you're not going anywhere. We just try to dive the other way. We'll playmaker to the right, just to see. Again, press. Shade over the top if you don't have good press corners. Crash line down. Purple both outside linebackers. QB contain. Spy each safety. Then you can man up the linebacker on the right of the screen on the tight end if you want. You use the other one. And as you guys can see, same thing. There's nowhere to go. Now, this will apply to any of these under center running formations. It's not just eye close. I wanted to show eye close because a lot of people do use that. But, we could look at eye tight as well. There's stretch and dive, same thing. 3-4 cub, cover, 2 man. Again, we're going to press. Shade over the top if necessary. Crash our D-line down. Purple both outside linebackers. QB contain. Spy both safeties. Man up the inside linebacker on the right on the tight end. Just user the other one. And again, we're just using our user to go flow towards the ball. But really, most of the time, we don't have to do anything because the computer just takes care of it themselves. Again, another example. Just want to show you guys how consistent this really is. This is something that you can do very, 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 very easily. There's going to be nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, man. That stretch dive combo from last year is dead. Let's go ahead and let's run the dive or the ISO now from the eye tight. We'll look at even a wing formation, guys. A twin tight end with both of the tight ends on one side. It's not going to matter. This run defense is truly locked down. So you guys can see it's the same exact setup I've been doing. Just wanted to show you guys it one more time against this dive, and then we'll move to an ISO from a wing set. Again, look. Now, obviously, having good DNs and good D linemen in general and just good front seven players do help, especially on the D line, because when you get them, match up on these guards, they're one-on-one, and if they are good, and obviously Aaron Donald, he has abilities and all that, they're going to make plays in the backfield, man. They're going to destroy their blocker, and they're going to make running up the middle impossible. And you can see we have a good edge set too, so that you're not getting outside on the stretch. In general, guys, I feel like man coverage, Ds do defend the run better this year, just like they did last year. Now, again, as I told you guys, if you really want to make sure you're good against the pass, go into cornerback matchups and turn it by speed so they can't man-to-man glitch you. And then if you want to adjust the zone drops of your curl flats, go ahead and put it to 20 or 25 so they can't throw the crossers and corners on you either. And then, this can be true lockdown defense. Really great overall. Now, stretch alert, looky. This was a popular one last year. Still have seen it a little bit this year. Obviously, it's not like last year, but still have seen this from time to time. People try to run this, and it's not bad. It's not a bad run, but we're gonna have it locked down, same setup as you guys can see, and there's really nowhere to go. Okay, so that's not gonna work either. We could look at the eye close slot, which is another very common one. Just trying to go through all the different under center sets so you guys could see. You're not gonna with the close slot be able to find mismatches either on this defense. We got it bottled up pretty well. So you guys can see again, same setup. So always get on this one. Basically just flow towards the run. So here, obviously, we know they're probably going to try to run to the right because they cleared out that side of the 2 receivers to the left. No problem. We're meeting them in the backfield. Glitchy. So last thing I want to show y'all is against a single back jumbo type stretch, because we do know that these single back jumbo type stretches were definitely can be an issue, against these types of run Ds. But no, this run D is going to be able to defend it really good as well. And, you're not going to really have to worry about much. As you guys have noticed, just take a look. This is going to... The reason why you see this linebacker, by the way, our DB on the inside, is because basically he was matched up with Kittle because Kittle was better than the other tight end speed-wise, right? So just keep that in mind. Anyways, so we're going to go to the right. You guys can see, nowhere to go. Safety in the spy makes a great play. And the same thing if they try to go the other way, we're going to have to be there as well. Again, if they want a playmaker, we're waiting right here. Can shoot in the backfield ourselves to make that tackle. So if you guys see them running to your side, you can see that there's a hole for you to shoot through on the stretch. If they run the opposite way, you kind of just got to flow towards the ball. But you can see how that hole opens up because they try to double team Donald. And I just come in, bam. Hit him in the backfield. You can wrap up yourself. Go for the hit stick, go for the conservative tackle, whatever you want to do. You can even click off once you shoot through the hole if you're not comfortable with your user. Anyways, guys, this is the best way and easiest way to stop the run consistently in Madden 21. No runs are going to be able to really pop off on this. The under center run game is going to be locked. If you guys want to see a defense that you can destroy shotgun inside zones with, shoot the gap with your user every single time, give me 250 likes on this video and we'll drop that for you guys as well. Till next time, it's